没关系，
谢谢。
没关系，我前面可以接，你随时开始就好。
好好好。
OK，呃呃，Hi Xinjia.
Hi,
Hey,
nice to meet
how's going?
you.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, this is Ray Kwang Shu, and I appreciate you helping me for the interview for my design project and the school project. And now here I'm just tell me about yourself and where do you live, what's your occupation, and how long have you been a designer?
Okay. My name is Xinjia, and I come from I come from China, and my major is interaction designer or UI UX designer. So I have been a designer for I think 5 years around,
Mhm.
like or less than 5 years. So right now I'm living Seattle, and my occupation is UX designer in Microsoft.
Okay, cool. And what do you usually do in your spare time? Do you like photo shooting in your spare time?
Not really. So in my like free time, I usually just like watch TVs, play game.
Okay.
Yeah, because especially currently in quarantine, we cannot really go out really much. So we
Mm-hmm.
are just staying at home. So for photo shooting, it usually will happen when I was like hanging out with friends and
Okay.
like go out maybe it's for some like short work,
Mm-hmm.
working or like hiking things. So it's not usually.
Okay. Okay. So do you think photography is playing like an important role in your career, like more in visual way or in your life?
Yes, I think so. For especially like when I was a student as a designer, I Photoshop a lot because we
Mm-hmm.
have like the idea when idea comes out, you have to remember it. So photo shooting is pretty a good way for me to like as a reminder when
Mm-hmm.
I was maybe like doing other stuff, and also like as a like receiver from other photographer is pretty important too. It's like sometimes when I want to like do like maybe let's see hang out with friends like other photographers like style will like influence me a lot, like I will like
Yeah.
into their photograph to like maybe get some pose or like maybe get some like long views, yeah. So I
Yeah,
think it's
definitely.
pretty
Yeah.
important for my life.
Okay. Definitely. Yeah. So in your experience, do you think photography allowing people to make a connection,
Yeah.
or like in other hand, like or how people make connection through photography?
Yeah, I definitely think it's like it's make connections first, like when people are seeing one like beautiful photos they
Mm-hmm.
on where they took that and they want to know who took that and like the back the like the history of this photograph and also like the story back of the photograph. Like sometimes you like find a photograph that is like so touched to yourself, so you want to know what happened, what story about it. So it's this is the way to make connection with like maybe the photographer or who are having similar interesting or similar thoughts with you. So it's like one way to making like conversations while you're like yeah using the photography. And especially currently social media is a like very easy way to upload photographs. So it's like more either for like people in different place to making connections when they see
Mm-hmm.
same photos. Also they can like leave like Instagram, like when people see very good photo they can leave their comments under that. So
Yeah.
like when people are having like similar thoughts they can just making connection like yeah privately.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, what website apps do you currently use? Which one do you use that are related to photography? Or maybe you, I mean, like you, um, in my opinion, I think like some app you maybe like really relate to photography, but just like maybe like photo editing or something like like add filter or like even Instagram is the like all is related to the photography.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
like, application for like you gather photograph or like any beautiful pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So I not a in like social media nerd, so which is like not use a lot of social media. So the app I usually to get photograph is Pinterest, which inspire my designer ideas a lot. So they have a lot of great photos. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the place I get photograph. And also for my personal like life, I usually use like a lot of Chinese applications, which like
Okay.
WeChat, like I upload
Mm-hmm.
like photograph to the like my
Mm-hmm.
community, my like friend zone, and also 小红书 like small,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
small right book, I don't know name, but it's yeah, it's one of the good place to find like great photograph and also like get like inspire ideas. And I think Instagram, I don't usually use that, but I watch a lot of people's. So I'm not like uploading, but I'm just watch others photograph, which is like I don't know, it's awkward, but it's yeah,
Yeah.
that's really people do.
Uh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I think that's it for currently. That's the
Okay.
application I usually use. Yeah.
Cool. Um. So I think the next question I think you already answered. Like you use like Pinterest for looking for inspiration. So yeah. So I'm currently designing an app like provides a communication platform to people who like photography and will track the location of photos taken by other photographers. And would you be interesting to seeing like beautiful image around you and communicating with the photographer?
Yeah, definitely. I once I see a photograph, I really want to know where they took that. So
Mm-hmm.
if I know that photo is come from a place that can just next to me, that would be wonderful because like I can just go there and like took maybe just took similar photograph or just like to see what happened in that photos again like the photography saw that time. So it's good to like having application to know where they took that photos and
Mm-hmm.
get their like address or locations. And also like it's like I'm thinking it's one of the good idea for that app is having a map. So user can like maybe what using that app they can like based on their map to know oh where they took that photos. So then maybe they have like pings like in the map it will shows that photos like in the small views people can take it
Yeah,
view it.
yeah, definitely. Like I like the ideas I came from is the like one of my experience from last year. I traveled to Yosemite National Park and I saw like tons of people like since like a professional photographer they hold like the giant cameras in one spot and they like as my position I wanted to connect to them and I want to talk to them but it's it seems like awkward
Yeah,
I don't know how to connect to them. So but I wanted to
yeah,
and so that's why the way I think like is cool. It's like a cool way to me like to have a connection, have the platform to connect with other photographers.
yes, definitely. Like
Yeah.
also for some photographer they don't like to like I mean, not like it just not usually to share their photo to others. So maybe that application, if that application is like easier for a user to share their photos, like just one click, probably some like photographer would like to share their photo like immediately when they took that. So that's a
Hmm.
good way to for who now like act like good skill of photograph to like having similar experience with like great photographer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I have the question for you. Thank you so much and appreciate you. Thank you.
Um, I'm willing to help. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye.